I signed up for the Midnight Ghost Tour. It was supposed to be a harmless thrill, a way to break the monotony of my mundane routine. The guide, a theatrical old man with a penchant for dramatics, led us through the fog-laden streets of our small town, spinning tales of long-dead residents who supposedly lingered in the shadows. I laughed with the others, dismissing the eerie stories as nothing more than entertainment. But when the temperature suddenly dropped around me, I noticed a figure from the corner of my eye, a translucent woman in early 20th century attire. She raised her hand as if in recognition, and I felt a cold shiver crawl down my spine. In the days following, that same apparition began appearing in my dreams, each time closer, her eyes filled with a haunting familiarity. On the tour, the guide had mentioned her name, Margaret, a woman who vanished without a trace over a century ago. It was unsettling, but I rationalized it as my imagination running wild. As I walked through my neighborhood, I started seeing other faces, faded and ethereal, watching me, whispering my name with voices that seemed to echo from another era. It wasn't paranoia, they were calling to me, and I couldn't understand why. Determined to uncover the truth, I returned to the tour, hoping the guide might reveal more about Margaret. This time, as the tour wound through the cobblestone streets, the air felt charged with an electric tension. The guide's story seemed to fade into the background as I focused on the spectral figures that now surrounded us, their eyes fixated on me. One by one, they began to speak, their voices a chorus of the past, each story interwoven with my own. They weren't just recognizing me, they were revealing that I was a part of their unfinished tales. In a moment of terrifying clarity, I realized I was connected to these apparitions, bound to them by a lineage of secrets and untold histories. Margaret approached me, her eyes filled with both sorrow and hope. She whispered the truth of a hidden legacy, one that had been waiting for me to uncover. As the clock struck midnight, the spectral assembly faded, leaving me alone with the chilling knowledge that I was the key to their release. The revelation was overwhelming, and as I stood there, I understood that their stories were no longer just tales of the past, they were now entwined with my future.